the birthplace of the most popular beverage in the world, coffee, source of the longest river in the world, the River Nile, home to one of the oldest civilizations in the world, Aksum, the smallest supergrain, Tef, Pan-Africanism, and Lucy, the earliest ancestor of humankind. Ethiopia is truly the land of origins. This ancient nation, with its rich culture, religious tolerance, and peaceful coexistence, colorful festivals, unique food and cuisine, historical and natural heritages, dynamic UNESCO destinations, and abundance of endemic animals and plants, is one of the most interesting places on Earth. 80% of Africa's tallest mountains rise into the sky from Ethiopia. As you descend from the highlands, you will find the breathtaking Dalol Depression, the hottest inhabited place on Earth. Ethiopia is Africa's oldest independent nation that has never been colonized. The victory of Adwa over Italian colonial invasion is a beacon of freedom and resistance for Black people. The Grand Ethiopian Renaissance Dam is a national pride, set to be the largest dam in Africa on completion. Addis Ababa, the capital city of the Federal Democratic Republic of Ethiopia, is also Africa's political capital, housing the African Union and the United Nations Economic Commission for Africa, along with many other diplomatic missions and delegates. Located at an extremely high altitude, Addis Ababa is one of the most elevated cities in the world, with a rising number of world-class parks, luxury hotels, and a profusion of magnificent tourist destinations. The recently improved and modernized Bole International Airport is one of the biggest and busiest in Africa. It is the main hub of Ethiopian Airlines, the national flag carrier. The 76-year-old airline serves many non-stop destinations in Ethiopia, Africa, Asia, Europe, North and South America. Ethiopian Airlines is the fastest growing airline in Africa. It is the fourth biggest airline by the number of countries it serves in 5 of the 7 continents. The foundation of Ethiopia's economy is agriculture. About 8 in 10 Ethiopians depend on it for a living. The sector accounts for 34% of the country's GDP, 83.9% of exports, and more than 75% of total employment. In the face of efforts to modernize, agricultural methods in Ethiopia are still traditional. Mixed agriculture and pastoralism are 2 dominant agricultural systems, while the production of crops and livestock is integrated in the highlands. The pastoral system is widely practiced in the lowlands. Despite a strong economic development of the agriculture sector over the last few decades, Ethiopia's overall productivity remains low in comparison to global standards. Modern agricultural practices are still rare. Only 5% of the land is irrigated. Crop yields from small farms are below regional averages. Market linkages are weak, and the use of improved seeds, fertilizers, and pesticides remain limited. The German government is currently working closely with the Ethiopian government to change this undesirable situation by increasing agricultural productivity and improving the livelihoods of smallholder farmers. Through the Green Innovation Center project, the German Federal Ministry for Economic Cooperation and Development, BMZ, is promoting innovation and effective agricultural practices to support and improve the wheat, legumes, and honey value chains of Ethiopia. Fostering income generation opportunities and creating employment for youth and women are also at the heart of the project. The cooperation between Germany and Ethiopia involves the sustainable and economic use of natural resources, responsible land management, and improved food security. The joint effort supports one of the fastest growing economies in Africa and the world.
What I love about Ethiopia is the cultural diversity. Even in our diverse nature, we have things that makes us united. One is the Adwa victory, the other is the Grand Renaissance Dam that we're building now.
I love Ethiopia because Ethiopia is the cradle of mankind. Ethiopia is the origin of coffee, especially Coffee Arabica. And Ethiopia is the home of nations and nationalities.
The traditional food, especially the staple food, teff, which is one of the cereal crops. It's very delicious and healthy and nutritious food. So it is a kind of flat bread. And the traditional clothes also I like very much, purely made of cotton with different colors and which has different designs and styles.
I love Ethiopia because this is the first land I know since day one. This is the place where I can find my mom, my dad, and their still family.
I like Ethiopians people because they are open and supportive. I like Puna coffee because it's the world's best coffee, and I like the landscape of Ethiopia, lakes, high mountains, and desert.
Ethiopia has got its own letters, which is unique in Africa, which has got many literatures written in using these letters, and really it's a place where you can visit and enjoy the whole landscape, hospitality, and you are welcome to Ethiopia.